such an evil head like Putin has no moral. I'm truly disappointed. I'm surprised because now that he's waiting, the world is distracted by COVID-19 and by China's threat to Taiwan. Then he just did this maneuver.
Understand, yes.
And lying and all that, saying, oh, we know we don't make war because this will lead to the Third World War, and then after the Fourth World War, Einstein say we will have nothing. We will just fight with sticks and stones. He let the whole world relax, thinking that he did not intend to invade Ukraine.
Yeah, he misled people.
He just waited for that. Even I wasn't thinking like that. I never expected that any person would be so evil.
Right, yes.
That's what it is.
Yes, Master.
I told you many times, guys, that I don't even learn my lesson. I've been everywhere, and I still believe humans are good.
Yes, Master.
That is the problem. And when people say they are good or they will not do harm, then I believe that.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Now, the same with the whole world. They believe that Putin would never go to make Ukraine suffer. Ukraine didn't do anything wrong to Russia.
No.
Even if Russia took away their Crimea, they also did not react much nowadays, still.
Yes, yes, Master.
No vengeance, nothing.
Right.
And Russia, Putin still wants to go in and kill their children and their mothers, make people widows and orphans.
Yes.
Or handicapped, maimed, and dead or half dead or cut their bodies apart. Oh, God, what an evil.
So cruel.
Oh, so cruel, so evil. Oh, heaven will never forgive this person. If he is a person. He's so possessed, his soul is sold to the devils.
Oh, my God. Wow.
I also blame a little on the vaccine as well. But of course I cannot blame, because humans, they have to find a way to protect themselves from the pandemic the best they know how.
Yes, Master. Yes.
The best they can. Nobody wants to kill anybody on purpose by the vaccine or anything. It's just a reaction.
Yes, right.
Very different from person to person. When he's older person already.
Yes.
And stressed out all his life with all these ambitions and political struggles and all that stuff.
Yes.
So his immune system has already almost gone down to zero. So the vaccine has worse side effects on such a person.
Yes, Master.
Than on the healthy or more relaxed people.
Right.
It's just also because he's evil. Otherwise, the negative force cannot influence him thus far.
Yes, right.
That looks like he's all blind, deaf, and dumb. He doesn't see anything. He's cut off from reality, from people's suffering, and from the insane idea of invading a country.
Yes, it looks crazy.
It looks crazy. No matter how much he can rely on China or rely on his stockpile of arsenal, weapons, stockpiles of mass destruction weapons. Oh, God. Terrible, terrible. So this person is far gone already. I think his soul is dead already captured by hell.
Wow.
And he sold it to the devil so that he can win the war. Both his strategy of war and winning whatever. I am still very impressed and very touched by the sacrifice of these Ukrainian people.
We are also impressed.
I mean, they are not used to war, but immediately face the war with all the courage and dedicating spirit.
Yes,
and love for their countrymen.
Yes, we saw many like that in the news.
So all natural and all simple and all fast.
Yes.
No nonsense, no thinking about it.
Right.
If they have to die for their country, they just die.
Wow.
How can Putin ever control these kinds of people? He must be joking. Even if he takes over Ukraine, he will fear all his life.
Right.
He would never dare to go out of his gate, even with the bodyguards. And all the Russian people or soldiers or government who will be deployed there as puppets for Putin will never be able to sleep well in Ukraine if they invade it, truly. If they really can take Ukraine, they would not be able to govern well. They will sleep with one eye open because they never know when they are going to be assassinated.
Wow.
Yeah. But this kind of spirit, the people, they will not just surrender like that.
Yes, their spirit is strong.
Yeah, the spirit is so strong and so noble.
Yes, exactly.
It's not like they wanted the war or anything. That's why they didn't do much all this time. After Crimea, they didn't do much. But still, so I don't know if Russia is crazy. I mean, even his own people, there are thousands of people are protesting the war in his own country.
Oh, right. Yes.
And everywhere in the world as well. In London, in Tokyo, in Taipei, Taiwan.
Yes.
Up to now, the first countries, and in America, everywhere.
Yes, the whole world is with Ukraine.
Children also came out and they say, stop murdering,
Wow.
stop the murderer, or whatever. I see it flashing on the screen. I don't see the whole news. I just saw those pictures and some of the headlines. You don't have to even see those things. The picture says it all.
Yes, it's true.
And all this news.
Yes, Master.
Oh, man. I really wish Ukraine well. Because some people have to flee to other regions because they have children or elderly.
Yes,
but
right.
the rest, they stay and fight.
Yeah.
So that even surprised me. It's a small populated country, not big,
Yes, not so big.
and not used to war much. And still so strong and so quick reacting and so noble like that. I really salute their spirit of courage, bravery, and nobility.
Yes.
Long live Ukraine.
Long live Ukraine. Yes.
So I heard that they're sending some more weapons for them.
Oh.
And the government is giving weapons on the street. People can come and take it and defend. So if every house, every area have people like that, then even if Russia comes in, they will have a hard time.
Yeah.
You can fight one army unit, but you cannot fight the whole country where every household is fighting against you.
Yes.
You cannot kill the whole country.
Right.
Yes, Master.
You cannot imprison millions of people.
That's right.
You don't have that facility yet.
Yes, Master.
And wherever you turn, there are people behind you, wanted to shoot you, wanted to kill you. You cannot walk in the streets freely, even if you invade that country.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
right.
Where the national spirit is so strong like that, I would advise Russia to back off.
Yes.
Yes.
Like the border soldiers, they tell him to F off.
Yes.
F yourself.
Yes.
Because they say if you put down your weapons, surrender, we will spare your life.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they say F yourself.
Yeah.
It's recorded and it's on the news.
Yes.
Yes, we saw it.
That's the last words they said
Right.
before they were captured.
So
So brave,
Ah,
so real soldiers.
yes.
And like this, the Russians will have a hard time invading them if every household has a gun like that.
Yes.
Yes, Master, right.
Easy to learn to shoot, so you cannot walk on the street alone or even in a group.
Yes.
Yes.
When people in the country already are willing to die, then there's nothing you can do
Yeah.
because you don't have the cause.
That's right.
But the president of Ukraine has a good cause,
Yes, Master.
have good reason, so they back him up.
Right.
People fighting for some good reason.
Yes, Master.
Except for the trained soldiers from Russia, they are trained to do it. They cannot do much.
Yes.
Even if they don't want, they just fight.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Even if they're not willing.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
understand.
But the Ukrainian citizens, the way it looks, they're all willing.
Yes.
Some people came back from abroad, just came back home to fight,
Wow.
to protect their country and their people.
So patriotic.
Yeah, some people in Russia, they returned.
Wow.
They live in Russia, they returned. Just to fight for their country.
Wow.
So I don't know how Russia is going to fight this spirit.
Yes.
Even if they kill them, they will never be safe in Ukraine.
Right.
You cannot kill the whole country. Then you rule whom?
Right.
Trees? Grasses? Or some chicken people?
We hope that it stopped. We hope that it doesn't go much further than
Yeah,
this.
I hope not.
Yes.
You see, the president of Ukraine wanted to negotiate.
Yes.
And just before he can, Russia already put the armies in already.
Oh, yes.
And then blamed the president of Ukraine for disappearing.
Oh, man.
Of course, when some robber comes to your house, you have to go somewhere else
Yes.
and try to defend, no?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
You
right.
don't have time to negotiate anymore.
Right.
How? Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
They say they will negotiate, but they did not. They already jumped into your house.
Right.
Right.
So how can you negotiate anymore?
Yes,
Exactly.
Master.
It's just any lame excuse. So shameless. Yuck. I want to vomit thinking of these tribal people. They have no shame, not 1 ounce of decency. I'm so disappointed.
Yes, Master.
God. I thought he's not a bad guy. And we easily forget that he have a hand here, hand there, but maybe people would think, oh, maybe really that region wants Russia to help. Maybe that's why they come in. But now here it's so obvious.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Obvious invasion.
Yes, Master.
There's no excuse anymore. So there are other incidents before in South Ossetia or Abkhazia. They're all the same.
Right.
Now it's all clear.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
this is obvious.
Just a bloodthirsty aggressor.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
All right. So I think it's good enough.
Yes, thank you,
It's
Master.
all clear to you?
Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
Any doubts about my talk or about Putin's intention?
No, no, Master.
It's all clear.
I
It's
think
all
it's
clear.
very clear.
Yes.
No more questions about that?
No, no.
Good. Okay. Then anything else or not? If not, then we say goodbye then?
I actually have a question about the side effects.
Yeah.
We learned about the side effects that Putin had from the vaccine.
Yeah.
And Master said before that there are side effects also from Omicron and other COVID variants, which scientists did not and cannot find. And is it allow Master to share what kind of side effects these are?
No.
Okay.
Not those. No.
Okay, Master.
Because then the chief of COVID will never talk to me again.
Oh, understand.
Then I will not be able to find out anything more.
Yes,
Understand,
Master.
Master.
These are secrets from heaven. And they just have to do what they have to.
Okay, Master.
Just like if you eat a banana, it's too sweet.
Yes.
And it has some vitamins and all that stuff that helps your body.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
That's a good
Yes.
side effect. This is a side effect from the vaccine that Putin has.
Yes.
Yes.
It's also the whole energy of this pandemic. I told you before, the pandemic doesn't just infect people or kill people or make people sick or long-term illness or suffering, but it affects many things: the economy, stability, peace, and people's mentality.
Yes.
Not just one thing.
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
Master, we have one more question.
Tell.
What does Master want in the situation
Mm.
in this world right now with Ukraine and Russia?
I want peace for both of their countries because the people of their countries suffer enough already without any war. In the pandemic and all that, the Russians die a lot because of COVID, and now they die more because of war.
Yes.
Yes.
At least the poor soldiers, they never wanted to fight. They just had to be in the army, and they have to be in such freezing temperatures like that, far away from their loved ones and their country, with very little comfort.
Yes, Master.
So truly, this Putin, he has no love for his countrymen.
Right.
Yes.
It's winter, and you know winter in Russia,
Yes,
It's
it's very
freezing.
cold.
winter in Ukraine
Yes.
Yes, Master, I know.
is very, very wicked.
Yes.
And he sent them there to freeze like that and to kill, which they are not willing to do because the Ukrainian people did not provoke them.
Right.
He just told lies to send his people there to die or to at least injure or wound or kill other citizens of Ukraine.
Understand, Master.
So, of course, I want peace for them both. For the
Yes.
world, of course.
We will pray
We
for
also
peace.
pray for peace, Master. Thank you.
Master, I have another question. How is Master feeling, and is there anything that Master wants personally?
I don't feel good. I feel this world is hell. Few are kind, just all about themselves. Don't even care if somebody else dies or lives. It's so ugly. If there's anything I want is just to go home.
Yes.
Sometimes my dream to become just a normal person. Maybe go to Mongolia or something, have very big grass field, So my dog people can be with me all the time, and they can run until their heart's content, without fences, without restrictions, without all this bad energy rubbing off on them, without sensing my worry, my anxiety, and my sadness.
Yes, understand, Master.
Yes.
Anything more? No, huh?
No, Master.
Good. Okay, then I wish all of you well.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Master.
Master.
Pray for protection.
We pray for
Protection.
Master also.
Thank you.
We pray for
Thank
you,
you.
Master.
Thank you.
Master.